Krusty Krab and the Chum Bucket merged, and surprisingly, the new boss turned out to be none other than Plankton and Mr. Krabs' son. One day, Plankton sneaks into Mr. Krabs' house, trying to steal his DNA, but he's mistaken for a razor, and after being used, Plankton ends up with a mouthful of hair. Back at the Chum Bucket, he spits out all the hair, but Karen only needs one single strand. It turns out, Plankton's plan was to use both his and Mr. Krabs' DNA to create a powerful creature to steal the secret formula. Plankton activates the machine, and the Plankton Krabs are born. In the end, the Plankton Krabs show up with the secret formula and even manage to take over the restaurant, leaving Mr. Krabs homeless. It turns out that Octopus Krabs got everything after a handshake. At first, Plankton didn't believe it, but once he shook hands, it felt almost dreamlike, and he was totally entranced. But the Plankton Krabs still wanted to take over the Chum Bucket, so they kicked Plankton out and sent him over to Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs was still lost in the feeling of the handshake. Just then, a crane lifted the Chum Bucket and placed it on top of the Krusty Krab, merging the two restaurants. Even the customers started praising the Krusty Krab's new taste.
Well, it's the same old patty, except now each one has a pinch of chum added.
Realizing they needed to take back what they had lost, Mr. Krabs and Plankton decided to team up. The next day, the Plankton Krabs went to take out the trash, and the two sides had an intense battle. In the end, Mr. Krabs grabbed the key, but the Plankton Krabs were unharmed. Knowing they couldn't defeat the Plankton Krabs, they begged him for a job. Coincidentally, the Plankton Krabs were looking for two managers, but to their surprise, the position was for restroom manager. Both of them were furious, and soon after, they started fighting in the restroom. Hearing the commotion, the Plankton Krab stormed in, kicking down the door, and saw them fighting. In a moment of confusion, his mind split into two versions of himself.
They're arguing and spitting out!